Linwood, a small town 10 miles to the west of Glasgow and home to one of Scotland's Special Operations Response Teams, a group of highly trained paramedics who attend the most challenging calls. SORT team leader Daniel and paramedic Nicole have been dispatched to an ongoing incident 30 miles away.
Receiving, go ahead.
On scene at this fire in Airdrie. Just to confirm, it's a disused care home. It's not an active care home, over.
Although the property is derelict, eyewitnesses have reported seeing youths in the building minutes before the fire was spotted.
The fire brigade can't confirm if all the youths have been accounted for.
You do have 2 SORT resources comprising of 3 paramedics heading to your location with the option of a further 2.
Yeah, that's a roger. The fire is well afraid. 2 separate fires and a short station over.
All received, thank you.
The biggest concern for the emergency services is that some of the youths may be trapped inside the building.
They've now got 7 fire appliances, which is quite a high level response from Scottish Fire and Rescue. A mile to go. That's pretty smoky.
Well, we just put the where will I go in here?
Yeah, we'll get some FFP3s.
We're just changing in about on it.
So currently there's a fire in the outhouse building directly in front of you, which looks to have destroyed the roof. The initial fire in the larger of the 2 properties was put out, but it now seems that the heat is likely to reignite it. You can see from the water going onto the roof that it's producing quite a lot of smoke.
As far as I'm aware, it started off in one area and then it's transferred over and it's just spreading like wildfire, pardon the pun, but like wildfire. It's just progressing further and further into the building, and because there's no escape for it, it's just getting worse and worse. There is currently a multi-agency meeting going on with Dan and Karen to find out what our next steps are to do with the police, the fire service and ourselves.
We do have a witness who has seen a small fire at this point and then kids in and about that pitched roof just behind the sign, hence why the fire brigade are starting to put all their emphasis onto that side. Youths were actually on top of this roof. My concern only is the nature of them on the roof. I feel it's justified to keep an ambulance here in case suddenly they come across a youth who's going to need it.
SORT team leader, go ahead, you're ready, over.
Type of incident, we have a fire in a derelict care home consisting of 2 large buildings. Number of casualties at present is 0, but we have not confirmed that all the youths in and around this property are accounted for.
SORT team leader, that's all received. Thanks so much for the update, over.
Hope being that they've realised what they've done and they're hiding somewhere rather than in the property. My hope is they would have got out once it started. Plan at the moment it's going to be at least another hour until the next multi-agency meeting. Fire brigade and police at that time should have a better idea regarding the location of the youths who potentially may have started the fire.
SORT team leader Daniel is on scene at a massive fire that has ripped through a disused care home. As firefighters battle to get the blaze under control, 3 teenagers are still unaccounted for.
At the moment, due to the fact that they were seen on the roof, there's still a concern that they may be in and around the property and may need treatment. At the moment, it really is just a waiting game and assisting the fire service in their attempts to get the fire under control.
The fire is spreading so fiercely that firefighters are unable to get inside to search for the youths.
This roof is going to be ablaze for hours.
But police officers have managed to track down the witness who first reported the fire.
She was literally just driving by. She went across there to try and extinguish it with a bottle of water, and when the fire started to take hold a wee bit, that's when she's made off and she's seen the youth.
While police continue their search for the youths, the fire service have another big problem on their hands.
They've got water table issues, so they're trying to run 4 hydrants at the moment. They're running the water from the 4 tenders down there, so water pressure's a slight issue. The fire service are effectively given up on the outbuilding directly up the drive because it's effectively burnt itself out as best it can.
As the fire service battle the blaze, Daniel has to deliver a status report back to base.
I'm hoping the police are going to come back and tell us that they've got confirmation that those involved have been seen travelling up the road, and they can confirm that. There's someone who's been trapped in that roof for that long. They're unfortunately deceased.
Finally, the crew receive a positive update from police, who have been conducting inquiries.
So the working strategy now is that we don't think there's anybody in that building. No,
We don't think there's anybody in there.
we don't think. We think that the same people that were on that roof are made up.
So we've been told that the youths involved have been located and their whereabouts is known. That's a massive relief, not only for their safety, but it completely changes the dynamic of this job and takes away the potential need for one, medical treatment from us, and more importantly, the need for firefighters to enter this property for any reason. So that's a massive relief all round. We'll obviously keep a minimum of 2 paramedics here.
Daniel will keep a skeleton crew on scene until fire crews have the blaze under control.
What we did now internal firefighting,
Sure.
whereas it's still external, there's no heat, not hot, so apart from
If two sort paramedics here is appropriate for you, I think that gives you a bit of extra resilience safety-wise. And just in case someone does appear from a field with smoke inhalations, it means you can just pass them off to someone else. There's no further requirement for this number of ambulance resources, so we'll scale back our response.